Libra, welcome to your reading. This is a past, present, future with clarifiers. Let's get into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Libra's reading for whatever they need to know for the highest good. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you're doing awesome. Let's see what's going on. Please remember that energies are fluid, roles can be reversed, so take what resonates, leave the rest. And let's see what's going on. Okay, starting out with the Ace of Swords, clarity and truth. Followed by Judgment, making a decision from a place that's different from how you would normally respond. And the Five of Pentacles, abandonment, out in the cold. In the current energies, Seven of Cups, looking at your options, lots of choices there. At the heart of your reading, the Star, divine wishes, something you desire very much. Followed by the Four of Cups, feeling disappointed how things didn't work out the way you wanted, but there's an offer coming in. Do you see it? Or are you rejecting it? In the immediate future, the Chariot, determined, lots of willpower here, the fastest vehicle to your goal. The Ten of Pentacles, that's a nice goal, that's everything. That's your treasure chest of manifestations of all things ideal in life. Your legacy. And finally, Justice. Bringing in the balance. We want to make things right here. Fair. Karma. Could speak to a marriage. We'll find out more with the clarifiers. The overall energy of your reading. Yes, the Six of Wands. Victory. Feeling good. Celebrating success. Awesome. The reason we're here. The Emperor. The Emperor is large and in charge, taking control of a situation, very strategic. He's the balance of all four kings. Yes. In control, empowered. All right. I feel it looks that way. All right, let's take a look at the Six of Wands and the overall energy. You are being recognized for your achievements here. Carrying the victory wreath. You've done it. You've taken the actions and now you celebrate. Why is the Six of Wands here? And what does Libra need to know, please? Alright, so we have the Two of Pentacles, a card of balance. Queen of Wands, very attractive energy right here. She's cunning, she's attractive, she's determined, she's smart. And Two of Cups, soul connection. Winning, achieving success with someone we're very attracted to, who is a soul connection. And winning at balance. Yes. Very nice. Let's do this so we can see the cards a little bit more. We're probably going to refer back to this at some point. Alright. That looks good. And the reason we're here. Five of Pentacles. We see it right back here. Five of Pentacles. At some point we felt abandoned and lost. But not right here. Not at all. Alright, in the recent past, the Ace of Swords is clarity and truth. It's a divine gift to figure things out here, to be able to get to the truth, to cut out all the BS. A little bit of resistance there in these cards. There we go, that's better. Why is the Ace of Swords here, please? Ace of Swords. There it is, Page of Swords. Taking a closer look at something. Getting ready. Temperance, balance and healing. Yes, more balance. Yes, these things take time and patience. Judgment. We have judgment coming up next to clarify. Getting to the truth is balancing and healing, and you're doing what you need to learn about the truth. You're paying attention. You're paying attention to the clarity and the truth that is coming your way. Yes. The reason we're here, 10 of Pentacles. Same card coming up later on, because it's tied up to your everything. That's why. It's that important. All right, let's take a look at judgment. This decision made from our highest selves, our highest polarities, rising above the ego, the pain of the material world that we experience here, rising above it, making a decision from the highest levels of our soul selves. What is going on? Why is judgment here? What does Libra need to know, please? Okay, starting out with endings and transformations with death. The Emperor again. The overall energy of the reading, the Emperor. In control, making a decision to end something and transform it. We have the Five of Cups. Grieving losses. This is feeling depressed and down about regrets of losses in the past. Perhaps we're making a major decision here to rise above it, to end focusing so much on the losses. But they are here. But the Emperor shows up to control, to bring control to the situation, control and strategy to rise above it. Very good. Very good. Oh, and I'm reminded, I neglected to say it before, but this is your major arcana card, this final card here. Justice, balance. That's you empowered. That's you as the Emperor. The Emperor, justice. It's all you standing in your power. The reason we're here for these clarifiers back here on judgment, strength. Strength is here when things are hard. They're difficult, so strength shows up. You call in strength to help tame your inner beast. When we rise above our ego selves, that's taming the inner beast. So we rise above the disappointments, we rise above the depression, we rise above the feeling of lack and abandonment. We rise above it to make decisions to, looks like you are choosing to move on from those lower polarities. Moving on, because when we look in the future, there's a lot of promise, a lot of happiness and dreaming and looking at different choices. All right. And again, the overall energy of your reading is victory. We cannot deny that. Feeling good. Queen of Wands. In balance. Yes. All right. Let's move on and take a look at that Five of Pentacles. Final card in the recent past. Feeling lost. Do we have enough? Are we enough? Feeling forsaken, forgotten about. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? What does Libra need to know, please? Ten of Swords. There was a very painful ending that made you feel this way. Yeah. Five of Swords. That's a card of ego. It's winning at all costs. What are the costs? The costs were abandonment. Somebody did this. And we have the Page of Cups, but there's still hope. There's always still hope. And the reason we're here, Seven of Cups. I love it when that happens because it's the very next card we're going to clarify. It happened back there with Judgment, and it's here now. All right, Seven of Cups, looking at our options, looking at our choices, thinking about moving on here. Where do we go next? What do we choose next? Want to make the right choices. Why is the Seven of Cups here? What does Libra need to know? And we have the Lovers. Four of Pentacles, holding on tight. Nine of Swords. And that causes this. This is worry and stress and anxiety to the hilt. It's keeping you up at night. You're shedding a lot of tears, worried about your choices, holding on to some lover connection that is tied up to your heart. It's as if it's tattooed on your heart forever, no matter what. Whether you're together or not, that connection will always be part of you. Not letting go of it, and yet still looking at other choices. But we're still in this state of confusion and insomnia and anxiety, worried about your choices, stressed out about your choices. What's next for me? What's on the horizon? And the reason we're here, the King of Cups. This person is emotionally balanced, even in the midst of a hurricane or, some kind of tidal wave or whatever rough waters are around. This person feels it all, feels all the worry and stress and anxiety, and yet nobody would know it. They behave cool and calm, collected, heart still open to love. They're steady and reliable in how they behave and how they respond. And I think this is you looking at your choices. You've really been through the ringer, but you also are emotionally balanced here. Wow. All right, let's take a look at the star. Your strongest desires and wishes. Ace of Wands, a bold action is supported here. If you choose to take it and follow a dream of yours, a wish, yeah, got positive outcome. Look at that, the Five of Pentacles again. We saw it underlined, it's out on the table, and now it's out on the table again. Moving on. I love it. I'm so glad this was the very next card. Taking bold action to move on, to leave an old way of thinking behind. You're on a journey. Your journey is very protected here. It's actually guided here, as if it's fated. At least this part. You're guided to move on, and you are protected in moving on from the rough waters into the calm waters. Away from the feeling of lack and the abandonment, taking bold action for your dream to move on from that. Yes. Good, good, good. And the reason we're here, look, King Cups. Yes. Yes, he's in the rough waters, but he's moving on. Calmer waters. Sex on the card doesn't matter. He, she, whatever. I have to assign a pronoun to it, but, just take it for the energies that the card describes. Not so much the sex on the card. All right. Four of Cups. Four of Cups coming up next. Looking at feeling down. Not ready for anything coming in. You're sort of rejecting it. You're just all up in your feelings here. It's feeling down, Four of Cups, but not as deep as the Five of Cups up there. It's a little bit lighter. You're still upset, still sad about whatever didn't work out, but not as deep depression. We've done some healing. We're moving on. Why is the Four of Cups here? What does Libra need to know about this Four of Cups, please? Palace of Swords. The Palace cards are unique to the Ciro Marchetti decks, where he created 4 different palaces, one for each of the suits. This is for the suit of swords, and this is where we go to get expert knowledge, clarity, truth, knowledge, This is where we go to figure things out. We get our research done here at the highest levels of intellect and truth. And we have the Chariot moving quickly, determined, having the willpower to get to the truth and the clarity. And we have the Hangman. This is not taking any action yet, because we're just hanging back and going over things. It's like you're mulling over things. You're looking at things from all angles. At what? How you can get the truth, the clarity, and the knowledge you need to move forward to victory. The Chariot is the vehicle to victory. Where is victory? The overall energy of your read. It shows me what you're focused on here. You want to go get the expert advice on how to get to victory, the willpower, the drive to get out of the depression and to refocus completely, 100%. Speaking of vehicle to victory, it's coming up as the next card we're clarifying. Isn't that funny? Thank you, Spirit. The Hangman looks at things from all angles. That's what you're doing. You're looking at things as you sit there under that tree, not ready for the new thing yet, just still contemplating what happened and how you can move on. And the reason we're here, the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the entire deck. It's bliss, it's sheer joy and success and victory and all the good things. That's the reason we're here, because this is what you're contemplating. Yeah, I mean, you look really down here, but it's as if you are sitting there in your awareness, like, yeah, I'm really down. How do I get out of this? It's like the very next question you ask as soon as you realize, wow, I'm still here feeling down. How do I get out of this? What's the best way? What are the experts I need to consult so I can do it the fastest way possible? Why? Because this is what I want. Yeah, that's what you deserve. Absolutely. Let's move on and look at the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here in the immediate future? The vehicle to victory, showing all the strength, determination, and willpower to get there. You know who owns that vehicle? The Emperor. The Emperor. Yep. Why is the Chariot here? What does Libra need to know, please? Look at that. Because you've made a choice. 7 of Cups. It's a card right above it. This is the choice you're making. Of all the choices, you're choosing the fastest vehicle to victory. Let's get out of this. Yes. And yes, speaking of fast, this is the Knight of Wands. This is, I gotta do this. I gotta do this now. I can't stay in this 1 second longer. I'm feeling antsy. I gotta go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's a sense of urgency here. Yes. For what? For the 9 of Cups. This is a card of personal happiness and satisfaction. Feeling really good. That's why. Yes. Yes. And the reason we're here? For new opportunities to have our love cup overflowing with joy. To bringing in the joy, the love, the happiness, the cheer. Let's move on. Let's do this thing. Let's get in the fastest vehicle to get there. Let's go. That's what this whole lineup says. It's absolutely the coolest. I love it for you. Moving on. Let's look at this card of wealth and legacy and manifestations of all things wonderful. All the things you want in life, Libra. Right here in this card. This is your everything card. Why is it here, Spirit? What does Libra need to know about the 10 of Pentacles? Yes. King of Swords. King of Swords making the masterful decision. 8 of Pentacles to put this in your focus. This is what you're going to work on. You're going to work on your own happiness and your own manifestations. Highly focused, repetitive work, nose to the grindstone. That's where you're at. You've made the decision to do this. And yes, the Hierophant, feeling in perfect alignment, soul alignment. Yes, in your power on a soul level. In your power right here, focusing all on you, your happiness, your manifestations, feeling good again, feeling good, victory. Yes, 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 yes. And the reason we're here, because we're getting out of this confused and stuck energy. It's the whole reason, when bad things happen, they put us on a path to this place of possibility that we can go. It's all part of soul evolvement, and that looks like what you're doing. We're here because we were stuck and confused, but we're setting ourselves free now. We're not that anymore. We're not overthinking this anymore. Excellent. Now, again, in your power card here, feeling like yourself, feeling good. Justice, bringing in the balance, making things right. Karma is here. What do we need to know that I haven't already said, Spirit? What do we need to know, even if it is what I have already said? What do you want to tell our Libra friends about justice, please? Why is justice here? It's the final card, and we have the Hermit, shining the light in the dark, seeing the things that are in our way so that we can heal them, bringing in the balance to our lives, empowering ourselves, isolating from the situation that caused us to be here in the first place, removing ourselves from it so that we can really take a closer look at it and completely heal it. It's the deepest healing card in the entire tarot. It takes time, temperance, balance, and healing take time for the deepest healing to happen. We have to have patience. Queen of Swords, yes, this is the requirement. She says this is how it has to be in order to empower myself, in order to bring in the balance, the karma, the justice, make things right. These are the requirements. We have to heal it. We have to look at it. We have to shine the light. We have to isolate. We have to remove ourselves, and we have to refocus. Yes, and we have the Knight of Swords, doing it quick, charging in, going in full force to face this, full force to heal it quickly. I see this sense of urgency, this sense of speed with multiple chariots, Knight of Wands, and Knight of Swords, making clear decisions to take action. It's not just thinking about it, wishing about it. I mean, you're actually doing the work. You're setting your rules, you're setting your boundaries, you're setting the requirements. You're saying, this is how it's going to be. I want me back. I want to feel good again. You are highly focused on that. Feeling good, victory, balance. Yes, 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 yes. And it's all thanks to some soul connection and some painful ending, believe it or not. Moving on from the abandonment into this whole new you. Getting back to you. Not getting back to you as if you're getting back to who you used to be. It's like getting back to who you are in truth, in clarity, in your highest form. Like, I don't know if you've been here yet in human form to do this at this level. This feels like really advancing to your empowerment. It's amazing. And the reason we're here, ooh, Seven of Swords. Somebody, it's a sneaky kind of energy. Somebody could be waiting in the wings still. There's some kind of sneaky energy. The reason we're here, I'm not sure exactly what that is. We're not going to clarify it since it's just underlying reason that we're here, because it doesn't really matter. What matters is where you are, where you're going, and what you're doing to get there. Nothing can stop you here in perfect alignment with your highest self. It's absolutely amazing. Let's pull a card from Seasons of the Witch Beltane Oracle. Spirit, what special message do you have for our Libra friends who are going through this amazing evolvement of empowerment and winning and victory and feeling good again? What do they need to know? Okay, self-worship. Yes. Self-love, self-worship, self-care, self-appreciation. Let's see what this says. The card says, my hands fold as I speak to the stars, watching as the sky holds its breath. It's in stillness that I find all that I am and all of divinity within me. Yes, that's beautiful. It is card number 37. It'll have a short little something for me to read here. Here it is. You are in need of some major self care as you are spread too thin and give too much of yourself to too many people, projects, and ideas. The real spiritual work happens in the moments when you make your well being a priority. Be a little self centered and focus on nourishing yourself for a change. Worshipping yourself isn't selfish, but rather is a sign of self respect and an acknowledgement of the need to save yourself before you're in a position to help others. This message is amplified when it is combined with another card called Indulgence, but we only pull one. Self worship can also mean that you have been putting yourself down, focusing on your flaws rather than seeing how beautiful and worthy you are. How you speak to yourself has more impact than the words of anyone else, as the harsh words you speak about yourself drain you of your energy. Negative self talk can create blocks, doubts, and limiting beliefs that will prevent you from experiencing the blessings that you're due. This is your reminder to worship yourself and find compassion and forgiveness even for your most unforgiving parts. Beautiful. Wait, I think that continued. Hold on. That was surprising. If it does, let me just double check that. I went to flip the page and it looked like there was more. Oh, they give you a self-worship ritual. All right, let's read it. Put on your favorite music, then sit in front of a mirror and start to wipe it clean. Burn some sacred smoke and cleanse the mirror and yourself. When this has been done, light a red candle and stare at your reflection for a minimum of 10 minutes in silence. Allow yourself to be present and connect to yourself. Practice self compassion and don't tolerate any judgments. When you are ready, say hello to yourself as if you are talking to your bestie. You should totally be your own BFF. This ritual is more of a check in. Begin a conversation with yourself. Start to chat about your day, what happened, what you are grateful for, and what pissed you off. This is a great way to allow yourself to face your emotions and speak about them. When responding, make sure to practice self-compassion and speak from a place of care and love. At first, this will seem awkward, but in no time you will learn to communicate with yourself and give yourself the answers, nourishment, and empowerment you need. It looks like that's exactly what this reading is about, all about your empowerment and being good to yourself and celebrating and getting in alignment with you and your own happiness and what all the things that you want to manifest, new dreams. Don't not moving on from the lower feelings that you have felt in the past and the painful endings that you have endured and the lack and the low self-worth associated with those Five of Pentacles kind of cards. Yeah, very congruent. I really like that a lot. Okay, so that's your message, Libra. I hope it helps. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. It really helps the channel to get off the ground, to get some traction, and to help more people be able to see it. It helps the algorithm. So I do appreciate that, and all the people who have been subscribing and appreciating the channel so far. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And I look forward to reading for you next time, Libra. Take care.